All right. This is our next project. Floating floor. Did we glue this joint here?
Not yet.
Not yet? So I'm going to film that when we get to that. So this is all floating. All floating. So make sure you leave the space around your hard surfaces. And we'll remove these, and that way it can move around. But it's all floating. And we're just trying to keep that flush. So as you can see, we'll glue that in there. We'll glue that spline in there, and that keeps this joint pretty much the same. Takes a little thought. Here's what a finished corner looks like. There we go, everything's flush. Tongue and groove, right?
Yes.
Was that pretty straight?
Yes.
There's a straight cut, made it nice. And then we can use the factory groove and the tongue. It's square. It takes a little bit of work to do, but as you can see, that's going to look nice. It's all floating. Not glued down to the floor or nothing. It's on cushion. Just takes some thought. So when we get over to this guy, we'll show you how that's done. Alright. We're just checking everything.
Yeah, that's it.
These corners, you're going to do two pieces. The first one's going to be, this is our control piece. So yeah, we're just seeing how it works for our next piece that we're actually going to cut. So sometimes you got to do it twice. So he'll mark everything now. And then we've got a groove on this side of the header, and then there's a tongue on the other side. And that tongue will fit into that. And then we have multiple sizes of our router bits for our grooves. So this is going to be, he's working on the real piece now. He's working on the real piece. So now we got it set out. So we got some spline left over, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll have to spline the front of it here. We'll spline the front, and that side's got a tongue. So now he's grooving. We had to custom make some spline. I get all my spline from the Log Power. It's not oak, but it works fine. I used to pay, I think I used to pay $125 for 1,000 lineal feet of spline, and now we're paying $300. $300 bucks.
Used to do, I think it was $125 and free shipping, and now with spline and shipping, it's almost $280, $300. So I was absolutely flabbergasted when I was on the phone with them ordering. I couldn't order online. Something, I don't know why they're. Oh, somebody did hack something or whatever on their system, so they were working on that at the time. But that's a bummer. Anyways, I was talking to a lady, which is super cool. I mean, it's always nice to talk to somebody rather than doing a transaction on the internet. You get more information that way, right? So every now and then when I have to call in for something and I think it's frustrating, look at it as an opportunity. So anyways, yeah, I just was always been excited to order 1,000 lineal feet for the price. But this time was different. Everything went up, but I didn't expect that. That went up more than double. So, anyways, it is what it is. I still like it. I don't get my spline anywhere else. I don't know what oak spline would be, but I don't use oak spline, and I haven't used it in years. So I just got away from it. So, anyways, my supplier carries only oak spline, but I'm not going to pay $1 a lineal foot. So anyways, it's still a good deal. So anybody looking for spline, logpower.com, that's where to go. Anyways, he's still working on our piece of spline here. And that little piece will fit in there. We like to groove and spline all our 45s because that just helps line up your. Anybody in construction knows that anytime you can use a dowel or or the domino, Festo domino or whatever, something, you know that when you put the joint together, it just holds it better, evens it out. So, anyways. Getting ready here. Still cutting. Gonna get your glue. You're gonna put the. There you go. Need this. So we'll glue that. Yeah, looks good. There you go. We like it when the glue oozes, right? Mm-hmm. We like glue to ooze. Anyways, what's next? What's next? So, the key to this is layout. Laying it out right. Sometimes you have to bevel your header to get it straight, but this one worked out really well. So we'll spline that, we'll glue that. Just a note, our router, the groove is a little bit bigger than this factory tongue here, so it slips in really nice, but it's almost perfect, but it allows things to come together really nice. So anyways, remember, he didn't do this on the first try. Remember, he's good, but he made another one first. So that's just a sign of a professional right there, taking the time to do it twice. So anyways, that's how you do it. That's what separates the big dogs from the little dogs, is being willing to do it twice, right, Edgar?
Right.
So, anyways, I guess, you know, most people can be as good as you want as long as you're patient. So, that's always been my downfall. But somehow I've powered through that, and yeah. Anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Remember, this whole floor is floating. There's nothing attached to the bottom. This is all floating. So we do that. And we'll fill this gap here. We'll fill it with cork. Not right away though. We'll let this floor move around some, and then we'll fill all these with cork. So, yeah, I don't like to use moldings. This unit, this is an ADU to the main house. This place burnt down 2 years ago in this Santa Cruz fires. So their folks are going to be moving into this place, and so we don't want any moldings that are going to cause tripping. So, anyways, the only moldings we'll have are at the threshold, but that's not going to be an issue here. So, anyways, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Oh, real quick, so I've been using a drill to wind up my straps for the, anyway, so we use that, and we put the strap on there, and then we use that to wind it up. So that's what this old man's been doing. We've got probably 50 straps. So this is the ADU, and then we had the main house. I believe it was almost 3,000 square feet all in total, so we had a lot of straps going on. So I wish I could get more of these. I bought this box for $100. Gosh, back in I want to say 2000. You know, for Pergo, when it used to be all glued together. And then gosh, I can't find a box for under $500. But they're the best straps. The way the action is on them, they're the best straps. I like the crane straps. They're good for your starting rows because the strap's all inside the mechanism, so that keeps it really simple, and you're not got the straps all on your way on your first few rows as you're strapping them in like that. So yeah, but as far as action and drawing the board in, the Pergo straps hand down are the best. So I'll say this, do not buy any of those straps off of Amazon. Yeah, junk. You got to be careful. You got to buy, if you can, I get the Pergo straps or the crane. All the other ones are junk. The mechanisms fall apart. Yeah, it's frustrating. So these have got to be $90 a piece now. But yeah, don't buy cheap straps if you can. So if there's some other ones out there, leave them in the comments. But as far as I'm concerned, the old Pergo straps are the best. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Beautiful out here. Big compound. That's the ADU. And that's the house. The big house there. Anyways, we're doing starting the moldings at the doors for the floating floor. So floating floor means you really don't want to attach it. You want to be able to let it move. Why we did that is because the lightweight concrete and radiant heat. So thought about doing the primer and gluing directly to it, but they're older, and we thought some cushion would be good, so we floated it. Could have done a double glue down if we wanted to, but we decided to float it. Turned out really nice. Moldings are tricky. If you ask me, when you walk into a job that's floating, the moldings really make or break the job. Actually, it'll tell what kind of installer too you had. So moldings usually fail, so the less moldings the better. So, and flatness is also crucial. So anyways, see that? That's one of the moldings we got. So this was a T molding. We ripped it down the middle. We ended up with 2 moldings out of 1. Really nice to do, especially with prices today. So we get 2 for 1. We still got a leg. Still got the leg there. Let's see if you can still see the leg. Yeah. So also the moldings tend to come bowed. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see that there now, right? Okay. So because of the nature of this particular molding, we're going to actually glue it next to the front door threshold. Excuse me. Show you here. I have marked my sides. So kind of did a mock up here, went around, checked the other ones. That's the space we're going to have. We're going to have the same space there, kind of. And so I marked it, so I'll know where that goes. So that goes right about there. As you can see, so we want to relieve some of that stress so this molding will sit flat and not pop up. So as you can see, every six inches or so, I've relief cut the back of that to help it sit flatter. It was pretty stiff. I mean, I could do it without that, but that helps. So I got my mark right there. So if I'm looking at this, should put some glue and some. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Let's see here. I'm going to. How am I going to do this? Let's remove you. Set that. I really want to set that. Let's put this in there. I love this Ryobi. Got some Senko hair ones, but as far as price and whatever, I got all DeWalt. So I actually, at the time, this I felt was the best one. Good old cheap Ryobi. And I've got the DeWalt adapter for the DeWalt batteries. So not a big deal. So anyways, let's see here. Let's see how we're going to do this. We are going to, whoops. Oh, screws, huh? What the hell? Hate glue. Literally hate glue. Hate it. hate glue. It's like ketchup and mustard. You always get it on yourself, right, guys? Anyways. All right. So, here we go. Sorry. You guys don't want to look at me. You want to watch what I'm doing here. So. Hate that. Once you get it one place, it just travels. Anyways, so I want to see, make sure that's going to sit all right. And we'll pop a couple nails in at an angle. You'll see that here in a second. So I want to figure out where. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. Oh shit. Fucking doors. Sometimes I wonder, ghost. Ghost scared me right there, and then all of a sudden I just got glue on the floor. I'm a spiritual man, but I don't know. I feel like I was doing the glue there, and those doors just right now just happened to slam on me back there and friggin' messed with me. Scared me, and I got glue on the floor. You know, what are the odds of that? Those doors haven't slammed like that all day. All day. Anyways. Alright. So, I want to make sure, get glue over here. This is where you're going to come in on the molding. So, not really going to get stepped on over there. Probably won't get stepped on at all, but you're coming in right here. This is the side, so this is where it matters. And make sure I get it high enough. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go right there. Right there. Back a little bit. I'll push it in. Okay, so that's it. That's it right there. Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is how we're gonna do it. All right, I want to make sure what we got here. Okay, they're long enough. Okay. I'm going to angle them a little bit, just like push down a little bit. That. So we're going to go ahead and pin those all the way across here. Okay. glue should hold that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. Alright, so alright. Here we go. That's how we're gonna do them all. Gonna make sure that they're relieved right. So they don't, yeah. So that one will be, you gotta make sure you get a little bit of an angle. So, gosh, it's driving me nuts, whatever that is. Freaking door. Whatever's causing that. Alright. Anyways. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of weight on that guy, and then we're good. Alright. That's the moldings today, so we'll be back tomorrow to do the ones that we can't do today, and then we're going to do the rest of the house. And then we're going to put cork. We're going to put cork in all these gaps here, stained. We're going to use fruit wood. I'm going to use a fruit wood on the cork. So anyways, that should be pretty close. Alright, thanks for watching.